Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Property Pulse, and I'm your host, Anne Kanyera. And of course, we say this is the heart of real estate. And today on our topic, I'm joined by one amazing person, someone I've known for quite a long time, a mentor, a visionary, and of course, the founder, CEO Property, Mr. Naftaly Mwangi himself. Welcome to the show.
Asante. Have you been?
Welcome to Property Pulse.
I love the kind of work you're doing.
Thank you very much.
You're impacting generations. You're creating a very good audience. And yeah, I watch your show.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk about growth.
Yes.
And if there's one thing I know about you is that you're very passionate about growth and about mentorship. Now, I want you to tell us about yourself and what you have done in terms of mentoring young people and all that.
Great. My name is Naftaly Mwangi. I'm the founder and CEO at CEO Properties. I'm very passionate about the boy child because I believe when a society is attacked, the enemy usually starts with the head. So when the head is attacked, the whole body is in pain. And so our society is where it is because of the boy child. And I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a leader, and above all, I'm a mentor. Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. That is a lot of hearts in one. And kudos to you.
Thank you so much.
Now, I also understand that this is your birthday week.
Oh, yes.
And happy birthday to you.
Asante.
You're going to get a gift from the Property Pulse very soon. Actually, before the end of this show, you'll get a present from the Property Pulse.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So now, being your birthday week, and I do understand, I don't want to disclose your age, but I understand now you're at that level where you're now considered as an elder, right? Now, what can you tell about people, what you've learned in life, what are the milestones that you've hit in life, and what are the pitfalls that you've also gone through, and what are the challenges, and how would someone, conquer all that through your experience?
Great. As an elder, I think it has been a journey. It has been a wonderful journey. So many people still think they're young, even at age 50, at age 70. It all depends on how you look at it. But I would there are situations where, and an age where you should have done so many things by the time you're there. For example, if you think about getting kids, by the time you're 40 or 45, and that is the time you're getting kids, what happens is that is going to delay or derail a lot of your other goals.
True.
But people are different. So I usually advocate on steady, organic growth. Wholesome, spiritually, physically, and even financially. Yes.
Good. That's really good advice. Now, if you saw your younger self, what advice would you give your younger self right now? At this age, knowing what you know, and maybe the mistakes that you made back then, what advice would you give your younger self?
Talking to my younger self, I would like to tell me one thing. Me at age 22, me at age 23, and this is what I can tell so many people in that age bracket. Risk more. Jump into the pool. You know what? The earlier you learn your lessons, the earlier you get your bruises, the earlier you win your fights. That is the best time, because men are made in war. Men are made during hardship. So the more hardships you get in life, the more you harden, and then you become better with time. Yes. So risk more, jump in more. Above all, build your softwares. If you think about our phones, after every week, they're updating software. So what about us as humans? Do we update our softwares? And how do we update our softwares? Listen to some good podcasts. Read wonderful books. There's a lot of materials on social media that can really every day update our softwares. So yes.
Oh, amazing. I will use that because now I'm the younger version. I'm still in the bracket of being considered young, so I will use that advice. And thank you very much for that. Now, I also know that being here, you've also had to also work with people who have also mentored you. What would be your take home
Okay.
What would be your take home? And what would you tell the young guys out here? Those young millennials, the young Gen Zs, being the boy childs or the young ladies out there, what would you advise them in terms of career-wise or even life?
Okay. One of the things, ladies and gentlemen, is love your life. Love life. Life is wonderful. Enjoy life. Love life. Especially when you're young. Number 2, everyone has got their own battles and everyone has got their own lanes. There are people who start businesses at 60 and they become billionaires at 75. We all know of the KFC story. There are people who became multi-billionaires at age 31. And this is the stories of the Nokia founders and everything. But at age 54, they were all broke. So everyone has got their own lane. And another big thing is that do not dwell on your story. We all have a story of why we think we'd never made it. Because I didn't go to a national school. I don't know I come from a single mother. I don't know I come from semi-arid areas. We don't want your stories. What is important is that you here, every day is the first day of the rest of your life. What are you going to do today? History has shown something, that the people who have made it usually have got tainted and not very good backgrounds. Think about the Obamas of this world. Think about the Mother Teresas of this world. Think about including spiritual leaders, like even Muhammad himself, like even Jesus Christ himself was born. Where was he born? Not in a mansionette. So do not always look back on the disadvantages of that you didn't have. We start now, we move on, and life is all about impacting others. I usually say nobody was born for themselves. You were not born for yourself. You were born for someone else. When you were born, someone took care of you. When you go, someone is going to take care of you. So we were born for other people. So how many people are you going to impact by the time we expire from this precious life and go upstairs? That is what matters. Yes.
Wow. Truly words of wisdom. And my take home is, what are you doing to inspire your other generation? Actually, now, the same message on Sunday church, that was the message that came from the Karma department, the men's department. It was inspiring the next generation. Yes. And the same words coming from a fellow, I can't say fellow man, I'm not a man, them. Okay. A man like them. It means that there's something in the realm, spiritual, that is, making men to rise up and say, you know what, it's about time we impact our younger generation, our younger men, so that they can also be better men in the future. Where we failed, we teach them, and they make better men out of them. And that is so good. I am so happy to have you here. I am so grateful. In a nutshell, I want us to finish this, but in a nutshell, give me points of the few things that are key important. 5 for the points that you feel like are so important. And if someone follows that, they are sure to succeed or sure to be better people in life.
I usually say that God is not a respecter of persons. So God appreciates everyone. And by the way, God works with underdogs. I don't know if you knew that. The whole story in the Bible is God changing lives from an underdog called David to become a king, from an underdog called Samson, and he becomes strong. So many stories. So the first thing ni kujiamini. Kujiamini. You must believe in yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and know that you're the best version that God created, because we are all unique, the 6 billion, 7 billion of us. So everyone has got a purpose. So you'll walk somewhere and you see a boy coming from next day school, but that is going to be your daughter's doctor, or maybe even your doctor's husband. So everyone has got a special place in this beautiful earth that we are in before expiry. So kujiamini, kujituma, those are the things I work with. Yes.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Asante.
It was short and sweet.
Asante.
Thank you so much. It was an honor, and I wish to have you again tackling different topics.
Oh, yes.
But this time, mentorship and growth, you have done an amazing job. Thank
Great,
you very
great.
much.
When it calls, I'm going to come, and I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very
On the
much.
Property Pulse.
On the Property
Asante.
Pulse. So before you leave, I will give you something. That was it for today's episode. And this is the Property Pulse, the heart of real estate. As always, see you next week.